Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Daria. We have with us Riya Singh, technical analyst, Currencies joining in. Welcome to the show, Riya. My first question coming to you is overall, there is dispute with regards to the fiscal package and positive news with regards to the vaccine as well. These are few factors which are actually pulling the dollar lower. How do you see it moving from here on? Do you see more weakness?
Good evening, Edel. So I think dollar will remain under pressure, and there is bearish sentiment that has been rolled out into the greenback right now. See the clash that the US is currently witnessing is definitely will weigh on it because during such a hard time the central bank and the government both needs to kind of work together and pull through with not only respect to the fiscal measures and such but to other various decisions, and this back and forth clash that we have seen between the Fed and the Treasury Secretary uh, is somehow working against the dollar right now. And of course, the whenever there is a positive news with the vaccine, there is sentiments obviously changes. People become more risk positive and tend to go on with taking on a higher risk or and a higher asset which has which is accompanied by a high risk and such. So obviously taking into consideration the overall events that have taken place in last few weeks, I think dollar will go further down. Right now it's already in the intraday sessions trading in red. The dollar index can further test the lows of 91 20 uh, 91, I think, on a shorter term.
Right. Apart from this, Shreya, with regards to the pound as well, that's something which is rallying on the back of a weak dollar and the positive trade deal. Are you expecting this up move to continue?
Yes, I think a weaker dollar will definitely pay way for us, for a stronger pound and euro on a shorter term. It has because the main benefit that the pound will have with the growing optimism with respect to the vaccine is definitely, the service-driven economy that is UK is majorly a service-driven economy, and an optimism on vaccine will definitely aid in with respect to the lockdowns that they have put forth, which is one of the major barrier, uh, holding off on the economy revival. So obviously, and plus there is more. There is a news that the treasury will go on forward with the further borrowing. They'll put in further, the government will go on with further borrowing plans, and there'll be more aid that would be put forth for the overall economy as well. So apart from the positive Brexit talks, if such steps will roll out into the UK, I think the economy can pick up quite fast and will definitely see more strength coming in dollar. But right now, I think the major rally, uh, the major positive rally that will be put forward into the pound will be on the back of a weaker dollar and positive trade deals. Most of the trade deal news, I think, has been factored in. So the lower side on the pound is very restricted because till a final decisions come forth, there will not be a further dip into the pound. So I think the sentiment, the bullish sentiment, will remain firm into the pound for the coming sessions as well.
Right. Ria, with regards to the Indian rupee as well, if you see the RBI, they have ramped up foreign buying, forex buying. What's your outlook on the Indian rupee?
I think rupee is also quite a bit affected with the weakening dollar index. and this whenever this happens, I think since Indian economy is still battling with the lockdown measures and such, RBI will continue to ramp up its fiscal forex reserves. So whenever there's this such dip happens, the state bank and RBI come forward with the buying process. Obviously, if you look at the today's session, and since we have even talked about it, that 74, 73, 85 remains to be a quite attractive level for buying in, for buying into the dollar when it comes to the RBI and state bank, and same has been witnessed in today's session. Obviously, if there is a major dip that happens in the evening session in the dollar index, a gap down can open again into the rupee for tomorrow's session. But I think 73.50, 73.85 is still a support into the pair right now.
Right. What are the strategies that you would want to recommend?
The strategies that one can follow is buying into the yen above 71 for a target of 71.15, 71.25, because yen becomes the other safe haven, and we are seeing quite a positive pull into the international pair. So JPYINR, you can go into buying it above 71, his stop loss at 70.85 and target at
Hello.
71.15, 71.25. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you can hear me here.
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. And furthermore, on the intraday session, I think there is some profit taking that can happen. And 99 remains a quite resistance into the domestic pair in pound. So a small short can, a small short position can be taken part into the pound from, below 98.78 with stop loss at 99 and target at 98.50, 98.42. Uh, uh, if it reaches 98.50, 98.42, I think a small pullback on the greener side can happen, and then it will be a better to buy into the pound. But I think if it opens on a weaker note below 98.78, it can again test the lows of 98.50, 98.42. So it will be a good strategy to go short in below these levels.
Right. All right, Riya. Thank you for sharing those strategies with us and thank you for joining in.